I bought some material, rounded up a few tools, getting ready to make my version of the ramp that Outsourced RC did a video of. I'm going with treated lumber. The plywood's treated, the 2x4s on the right are treated. I'm going to build this thing and leave it outside. I have my 2 triangles cut out over there and here. 2 foot this way, 4 foot that way. So I've laid out a 45-degree line. 18 inches long looks about right to me. And I laid this line out, the approach angle, and I chose 15 degrees. Looks about right. So I have a screw over there. I drew a line tangent to that angle and to this angle. And I thought that would match perfect. And it turns out it doesn't, because it can't be tangent to both of them at the same time, coming off 90 degrees to each line. So here's the solution. The solution is quite simple, actually. I have a piece of string here, and so I have the pencil through a loop, and I just hold this pinch with my finger, and I move this location around. So I move it that way, bring it back this way. In other words, I want this to swing through both of these. So I just move around. Now I have a place with my finger where this arc will run through both lines. So there I have my transition laid out. I laid my lines out on one piece, cut it out, and then just traced it, cut the other. I didn't clamp them together, cut both of them with a jigsaw. This treated plywood is just a beast. I cut the entire cut with a skill saw. So here's what I did. I raised the blade so it reached through just barely. I have a little wedge of wood to keep the guard out of the way. Just wedge it open. And so had it all the way in to cut straight sections, and then I raised it up and took like successive deeper cuts to make the curve, and then continued with the straight. So I have both of these cut out. I've laid out for my cross members, and I've transferred them. Great idea there from Outsourced RCs. So now I'm ready for cut up some cross members and put these 2 sides together. Here's how I am holding these boards in place by myself and screwing them. I have 2 started here where my marks are. I have a screw started on the opposite side in the middle. You can see my 2 marks, transferred marks, and it is just poking through. So I'll show you what I'm doing to hold the board up with that. Now with this setup, I line that board up on the marks at the angle, give it a push. The tip of that screw sticking through, it's holding it in place, keeping it from twisting with my left hand. Line up with the marks, screws are started. Screw the board. Now it's a simple matter of going over to the other side and make a final adjustment if I need to, as I can do. Back it off slightly, drop it down flush, line it up with my marks, send it. So get great ideas from all the different folks that put stuff up on YouTube. Again, another idea, tip, what have you. That board is not screwed on there yet. You got a screw here and here holding it. I can place them, check my alignment out. It's parallel, 18-inch board. Looks good to the front side. Let's screw it. So this is where I had a little different idea than Outsourced RC. His original idea, not taking anything away from him, actually really appreciate his idea for building a jump ramp and the different angles that he information he gave out for the different launches. But I'm going with 1/2-inch plywood, one shot. I put enough boards, spaced them 6-inch centers, so 18 inches here, 6-inch centers here. This bottom piece will be 20 inches, but we'll see how it works out. Now that I have the top piece on, cut these nice and parallel to size, pre-start my screws, butt it against that top board. It should stay parallel the rest of the way down. Send them. All right, let me get some screws in this board, get these other ones cut, and see how it looks when I get the rest of these boards on. I would say that transition is beautiful. That will work. There it is. 45-degree ramp. Done. Just under 4 hours. Try not to sniffle out here. I'm in my pole building. It's 10 degrees out up here, northern Wisconsin. I'm just happy I'm not getting snowed on. I'm inside. No heat in here, but anyway, there is the 45-degree ramp. There's the Maxx. The tools I use. Electric drill. This carpenter square for my angles. Tape measure, pencil, drywall square, skill saw. Here's what I have left. The 2 pieces I cut out of the 2 halves. And that much plywood. So I bought 8 2x4s. I wasn't sure of my count. So here's my bill from my local lumber yard. $74.10. Take off. Oh, I'm sorry. I bought 6 at $5.38 each. So take $10 off of that. It went well. I think that's going to be a fine 45-degree ramp. All treated. I can leave it outside. Last for years. That looks like a whole lot of fun.